something that, you've written a book on death, and and basically there is always this constant fear.
That is post-surgery, okay?
There is always a fear amongst many people about the risk of dying. In fact, death, as you have described, is an eternal truth and is an existential, phenomenon. So, what are your views, and how do we face death?
Let me tell you a story. There was a Jewish surgeon. He's an acclaimed surgeon, doing very well. But his father got some serious surgeries needed for him, for his own father. So he felt very nervous operating upon his own father. And he asked one of his colleagues, who is also good, to do the surgery upon his father. When his father came to know, he insisted, no, 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 you must do the surgery. So he tried to tell him, Father, I can do the surgery, but I'm little nervous doing surgery upon you. Father insisted, no, you must do it. He said, why? My friend is good, he will do it. That is not the point. I want you to know, in case the surgery fails and I die, your mother will come and live with you and your wife. You better know that. So you do the surgery for me. So, I'm saying about death, all of us will die, but most people don't realize this through their life. They think, like it happened some time ago, last year, a very well-known sage in Karnataka. He's a hugely respected man. He lived an absolutely dedicated and devoted life. He created many educational institutions. He's transformed thousands of lives. Hugely respected man. He died at the age of 111, all right? And all the newspapers and politicians and others who say condolences, they're saying, we are shocked at his demise. I said, at 111, how are you shocked? What's your problem? Hello? Why are you shocked at 111? You must know from the day you are born, you are on a short fuse. If you understand this, if you're conscious of this, then you will organize and plan your life in a way it's most fruitful. If you do not know this, that after 100 years you're still shocked that you may die, well, then you will live a wasteful life because you don't understand it's a limited amount of time. If you understand something is very limited, you will plan and organize it well. If you think it's unlimited, then you will live wantonly, isn't it? This is very, very relevant for time because time is one thing that you cannot stop, it is running away. So actually, in Tamil, I don't know how you say it in Telugu, maybe in Telugu also, but in Tamil it's said very well, when somebody dies, they'll say, "Kalamaitan." That means that time got over, It's a perfect description of death. Time got over, that's all. Well, we can kick the can a little bit. There is nobody here who can avoid death, there's no such thing, some fools have tried. Some fools in ancient past, you see lot of people sitting and doing tapas and asking, can I become immortal? You've seen those idiotic affairs in the stories, in our history. We have heard people doing that. In recent history, people have been seeking immortality in so many ways. Once again, this foolishness is manifesting itself as people become wealthy, they want to become immortal. No, these are foolish efforts. Yes, we can make the life little longer, we can kick the can, it's not that anybody wants to die, but we're willing to die, only then you can live. If you say, I'm not willing to die, all that'll happen is, you will end up not living. I don't want to die will not lead to an endless life, it will lead to a life where you don't live. So the problem is not that you will die, the problem is that you did not live, that is the biggest problem. You may be physically alive according to medical parameters, but you did not live life, experience life in its full profoundness. This experience of life will not happen because of what you do or do not do in the world. It happens because you deepened your ability to experience. Your ability to experience life, whatever it is, the food that you eat, you experience within you. The air that you breathe, you experience within you. Pleasure and pain, you experience within you. Joy and misery, you experience within you. Just any experience happens only within you. So it is in profoundness of experience that there is life. If you understand time is limited, then you will make sure your experience of life is super profound. This must happen to every human being. So everybody must be reminded. I know as a surgeon you should not do it. If you tell the patient you will die anyway, then he will get very scared. It's not your business, it's my business to tell them you are anyway going to die.
Yes, Sadhguru. We sometimes have to counsel patients, sometimes seriously ill patients, that mortality and death is a possibility in the counseling, in the consent form. But
But it's a very inconvenient thing for a surgeon to say that.
particularly to the relatives who need to know what might happen to a seriously ill patient.